Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of How To Minecraft. My apologies if I'm a little bit out of breath on this recording, my voice is a bit low. Rather shot, I had some, there's some stuff I had to take care of today, and my voice is done through a lot of talking already, so I'm a little bit, I guess, out of it. But decided to record anyway, because we got a big project ahead. So, today is a little bit of a break in between our giant slime project that we're working on. It should be done relatively soon. The next thing that we're going to be doing, we're going to tackle up, because I figure I've wanted to do this for a while, but I need to kind of stop leaving these things up in the dust. Today we're going to be working on creating the second contraption for the second floor of the casino. So if you can see, you go down right here, you can see right here that there is another machine, or another little, what would you call this? Another little hole here. This is where we're going to be building the machine. Might actually build it a couple blocks back, but that'll be decided at a little bit of a later date. In fact, actually, yeah, I could probably move these back a little bit. This is just kind of like a little barrier of where we're going to be, so that was right there. Let's move it back maybe 3. So right here is where our new building thing is going to be, and basically this entire dugout area, and I put 3 back here conveniently, is going to be where all the redstone fits. It'll pretty much fill up this entire base of the area. It's going to require a lot of freaking redstone, which is why I have basically an empty inventory aside from a few blocks, because I did dig out this area before we got building. This episode is going to be me basically following a tutorial of how to build something on basically like a little gambling machine. I'll get into the details of it once I'm done. I take no credit in discovering this or building this, by the way. I like to point out things that I've made on my own. I've done a few things on my own, like I've modified the chest room, I've modified the nether portal thing, I've modified a lot of stuff in my casino. The casino I built from scratch aside from the little... There's a few things that I've built from tutorials and a few things that I've built on my own. All about learning redstone, and if there's a system that works, why not use it? And gambling machines are pretty tricky, so when I come across one that I can, you know, base off of, I might as well, because I'm all about that base. I'm so sorry. So today is basically going to be, at least for right now, a resource gathering time. So, when I say that I needed a lot of redstone for this, I meant that I needed a lot of freaking redstone. So right here is all the redstone that we got. We're going to need to get some wood out, because we're probably going to need to make a few sticks and stuff like that. So, I have a list to the left of me of every single thing that we will need. And I'm going to go about it from the bottom up, because I may need to craft some stuff. So the first thing that we need is 64 blocks of our choice. So I will choose, what can we use to build this? Diorite, why not? You know what? Polished diorite is our block of choice. Why? I don't know. The next thing that we're going to need is 1 chest. So we can go ahead and use this wood here and make 1 chest out of this. So we'll put this in the corner here. We'll put everything that we're going to be using in the corner right here so we can stack it along. The next thing we need is 7 droppers. Now, droppers, I believe, are used with... And I think we have 7 redstone. Yeah, conveniently enough. With cobblestone like this, I believe. That is a dropper? Yeah, okay. So we have 7 droppers right there. That's all the stuff we'll need for right now. Put the cobblestone away for the moment. This can go... Yeah, right there. Excellent. So we got our 7 droppers. We need 5 note blocks. Now, note blocks are actually something that I don't recall how to build. Let me just look on my handy little phone here. Minecraft note blocks. I haven't built these in survival, like, pretty much ever. Note block, Minecraft, Wiki Gamepedia. Let's see how long this will take to... No, didn't take long to load at all. Oh, so it's just a redstone inside. Oh, okay, so it's basically like a jukebox, but use a redstone. So we're going to need 5 of those. So let's take a block of redstone out here, take some wood planks. Thinking about... Yeah, that should be 5 across. Perfect. And then we got our redstone right here, so 5 note blocks. Excellent. I like my texture pack too, because it's like boom boom or boom 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 boom. I love it so much. Alright, so that's what we need there. Next thing that we need is 3 hoppers. So we're going... Let's check and see... We actually have 3 hoppers conveniently made. That's beautiful. 1 string. So our string we can put... I think we have... Our string is right over here. Alright, so we got 1 string right there. Beautiful. We're going to need 2 tripwire hooks. Now, tripwire hooks, I believe, are made with string and sticks as well. I can't recall how to craft these either. Let me actually just check on the wiki one more time. There's a lot of blocks in here. I haven't used many of these blocks before. I actually built them in survival, mainly for creative. So that would be a tripwire hook. Let's see. Tripwire hook. There we go. And this is made... How are you crafted? Obtaining. Oh, that's not too hard. Oh, you have to use an iron. Oh, you don't actually use any sticks. Or any string. That's convenient. So we'll need 2 iron ingot right there. We'll need 2 of these and 2 planks. I believe that will make... If I just read it correctly. Yes, alright. Tripwire hooks. Now, we only need 2 of them, but we have 4. So we can just go ahead and store 2 away in our temporary chest right here. This is where all my items were before, but I'm putting everything away for at least right now while we do this. So we got 2 tripwire hooks. We're gonna need 1 sticky piston. I don't know if I have any more pistons in here. No, I do not. Okay, so let's grab a slime ball. We're going to need wood and cobblestone. Excellent. So I think if I can recall, you do... What is it? It's a redstone here, cobblestone like this, and wood at the top. Or was it the other way around? I might have forgotten how to make a piston. Yeah, I think I forgot how to make a piston. Do you need 1 more at the bottom here? Or, no, actually, okay. I need to check and see how to make a piston again. Crafting recipes are not something that I remember very well. I'm pretty sure I'm probably close to how I need to do this. Probably just like 1 off, I imagine. Oh yeah, I forgot there was an iron. I forgot you needed an iron piece. So that would be my fault. So we need how many pistons in total? We only need 1 piston, so we need an iron right there. So that would be with the wood on top, these on the bottom, iron right in there, and that. Okay, so I forgot an iron piece. You can't blame me. Well, actually, yes, you can. The next thing that we need is 1 block of redstone. Thank God I didn't forget how to craft these. Our inventory is already getting deorganized. Oh, well, we need to make that a sticky piston anyway. So, let's do that. Okay, perfect. We need 1 block of redstone. The wood and everything for now can go down here since we won't be using that. The next thing we need is 5 redstone lamps. So I think we have a few of those in here already. We have 2 of them. We'll need 1, 2, 3. And if I'm correct, the way these are made are doing... Okay, perfect. So we'll need, there we go, total of 5. Perfect. Next thing that we need is 2 redstone comparators. Here's where the hefty amounts start going in. 2 redstone comparators, so we already have enough for those. That's 2. 22. Oh boy. 22 redstone repeaters. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Glad I still have some stone left. We'll need a frick ton of torches as well. We're gonna need 44 torches, just for the repeaters alone. Until you think that I'm actually taking out something else. So let's see. We'll need 44. Yeah, okay. So that's 42. I think I probably have some torches spare, but might as well just make them now. Let's grab some more redstone here. 1 more redstone block should suffice for that. 45. Excellent. So we'll make all those torches, and then we'll get the redstone dust out again. So we'll take a few more blocks. That should be more than enough. So if we go ahead and spread these across right here, that was at 22 redstone repeaters. So 1, 2. Put the torches along there and there. So we have 22 redstone repeaters. Beautiful. All our items are just quickly starting to pile up here. And the next thing that we need is 9 redstone torches. So we'll need a few more planks of wood right there. Excellent. So that's 9 torches. So we have 10. We can just go ahead and put 1 of those away right now. I want to have the exact amount of what we need. Yeah, I already had a few up there, but who gives a care? Did I already have droppers? Oh yeah, I already had 3 droppers in there anyway. We'll use it another time. I plan on making 3 of these in the future, so... yeah, for right now, we're okay. We need 22 redstone repeaters, 9 redstone torches, and 97 redstone dust. So that's where we're going to need a hefty amount of these. How much will this give us? 59. Oh yeah, 97. We're going to need a few. So what is that in total? That's well over the amount. So 97 would be 33 more in addition. So let's just go ahead and stack to 33 and put the 25 away for right now. So that right there, if I'm not mistaken, is 97 redstone dust. And I think I can do up and down addition right there. So we have our 97 redstone dust. What was right here that we had? It was the one string that needed to be up there. And I think at that point, we're mostly good to go on everything. And we do need... Where did I put it from earlier? I had gathered a few of them. Cobwebs. Where are the cobwebs that I had gathered? Not in there, not in there. Not there, not there, not there. Not there. What did I do with those cobwebs? I actually can't for the life of me recall what I did with them. It's a little while ago that I used them, so I don't remember. The cobwebs aren't there. Not there? Oh, they're right in this chest. Okay. So we have our 3... We're going to need 1 cobweb, actually. Just 1 for right now. And I think at that point, we'll need a few more items. Now, that's the redstone items right there. Let's put all this stuff away in our... back in these chests right now. The stuff we really don't need for the time being. So we don't get confused. There we go. So the next thing that we're going to need is a few slabs of our choice. So I think we'll be using spruce for this build. So let's make some... Let's take the spruce wood, and then we'll make the spruce slabs in a crafting table, like so. I think we're going to need a total of about 12 of those. Excellent. Let me just go ahead and check something. No, we're all good. Alright, we're going to need 8 red wool, and I believe we have just enough dye in here to be able to make the red. Excellent. And then we have the wool right here, so we can go ahead and dye this wool up to 8 red wool. Now, the build does recommend green wool, but I'm going to be changing it to what we're bedding with. So we're originally going to do this just to test it out. We're going to be using blocks of gold for the bedding, so we'll take 2 blocks of gold rather than the green wool for right now to signify that the player has actually won. And I think we're going to need... Next thing that we'll need is fences, so we're going to need spruce wood fences. We can make the sticks with this to save around resources. And I think if we do it like this and like that, and then... No, that'll make that. Okay, so we need 4 like so, 2 sticks there, and then right there. That should make... Alright, 6. Perfect. And I think at that point, we are pretty much done in terms of resources. I'm probably missing 1 or 2 things, but for right now, that seems to be all that we need. So, now that we have everything gathered, this is where I'm going to make a quick cut, and this entire thing is pretty much going to turn into basically a tutorial watching and building things. So I may get quiet here and there. I may cut some stuff out because I need to really concentrate on how this is going to work. So anyway, I'll see you guys back in just a moment. Take care. Right, so welcome back to the next part of this little thing. I am recording this actually a couple days. A couple days after I had recorded the other part of it. So it's been a little while, and frankly, that is entirely my fault, and really, I don't know why I waited so long. I just got tied up with other episodes, other recordings. I mean, hey, I've been pushing out videos daily, so I don't know. But anyways, we are here along, and we're going to be working with the redstone now. I'm kind of just shoveling out this little area back here, purely because we will have to go on the edge here, probably, at least I think from what I can remember. But anyway, this portion of the episode is going to be me basically looking at a tutorial for the whole time, because for the life of me, this is a very complicated machine, and I do not take credit, nor do I recall how to build this thing. The only thing I do know how to build off my own design is the, this thing. So we sort of have our own thing here in the tutorial. They had it where, or the guy had it where he would put in green blocks here, but instead I'm going to be putting in gold blocks down to initiate a win. So aside from right here, this is actually going to be, ooh, why did I think for some reason this was 5 long? Oh, well, would you look at that? I'm going to have to actually make this entire place a little bit bigger. I don't know why I thought this was only 5 wide for some reason. Oh, that is a complete derp on my end. I didn't realize until after I did the build, I'm like, hold on, wait a second. This isn't small enough. I mean, we could do like a 3 by 3, but I mean, that wouldn't really be very fair odds, and the chance of winning would be severely reduced, or severely increased to an unfair amount where I would basically lose all my profit. That's not a good thing. I don't intend on losing all my profit right now. So we'll go ahead and just barricade this area out right here. This should be enough to start working with the machine. I may have to do a few loops around through the wall, but I think... Oh man, yeah, this is still a tight squeeze. Jeez. So we can make a little tight squeeze right here. Yeah, I didn't think this was going to be as big. Holy freaking crap. Yeah, that's an error on my part for sure. Okay, I think right here should be okay. And then we'll do the same for over here. This can be pushed out, I'm thinking, to the same location. Right over... What is this? So the red block was right there, and then the wood. Oh yeah, this whole entire wall got cut out right here. Oh boy, we're going to have a lot of freaking decorating up to do in this place, aren't we? Okay. So the redstone is yet to begin. We'll go ahead and build this little thing right here, and then it's tutorial watching time. So the audio may mute, that's mainly because I'm watching the video. I don't know whether or not I'll watch it with commentary, but yeah. So basically, the machine is going to look like this, with the 5 redstone lamps signifying for the win and losses right here. That's a win, obviously, these are all losses. And I'm kind of making my own design right here from how I want this to look. I don't know if this will look good or not, but just trying out new things. That is dark oak, that is not spruce wood. Okay. So we can put that right there, and then I'm thinking, what if we do that there, and put the red wool on top of all these. It looks a little bit weird with the gold blocks, but I kind of like it. And we put the wood back on top right there, spruce wood right on top there, and then this is going to have the gold block right up here. And the wood across on the side. I don't know whether or not I like this design. Kind of did it off of, it's very interesting. What if we do this? No. What if we do this? Yeah, that looks much better. That looks much better. Okay, so we'll do the wood down here, wood down there, log right there, and then we'll get rid of this little top roof here. This is actually going to need to be stretched as well. Jesus, I was not prepared for this. I thought I was fully prepared, but to my own surprise, I'm not. That's great. So then right here, we'll also do the little slab right on top to cover it up and make it look really nice and neat. This is going to have to go in the back so there's no lighting errors. Are there any lighting errors now? Yeah, there still are, huh? I might have to get rid of the top there, or I can keep it. I don't know, that kind of looks cool. So yeah, I think this gives enough of a room of a walkway for the location, and then we can kind of like bridge this off here and then do like a left walkway here, right walkway there. So anyway, redstone building time or setup building time. So the first thing we'll need to do is put together the fences right here, and then this is where I'm going to start watching the tutorial to make sure all is good. So we have the fences right there, and then what we'll need to do is dig 3 under, like so, and we got to put our hoppers down and our chest as well. So the first chest is going to be placed right here, followed by the 2 hoppers that go up like so. This will be the where people put in their gold, or in another case, where people would put in their diamonds and stuff like that. So next we have to dig out this block here, yeah, 2, until we get all the way to right here. Next thing we're going to need is a redstone comparator. That is a chest right there. So that's going to need to be facing like... Oh, like this, actually. I saw that completely wrong. What on earth just happened? Hold up a quick moment. Now, let's see. The commentary might get a little weird because I am just commentating me following a very lengthy tutorial. And I should have really brought torches. This is going to get dark fast. And the dog across the street is barking. This is just great commentary ethic, I swear. You guys will just have to... Actually, no, I can go ahead and shut my door. Make it a little bit more easier on you guys to stand. That's my neighbor's dog, by the way. This dog, I think it's a Chihuahua or a Chihuahua mix, one of the two. I can't actually recall. We have a beagle that is just very, he likes to whine a lot, not necessarily bark, so he's kind of funny. He doesn't bark like that, though. That's just freaking annoying. So next thing we'll need, back to the actual building, is a redstone repeater right here. And after that, we're going to need to dig down 1 block here and put a piece of redstone. And then I was just going to keep going where it's building. No, we need to put another block right on top of here. right like that. And then the other block to the left, right here, these are going to need to be dug out as well. Okay. Let's see here. Alright, so the next thing that we'll need to do is dig out these blocks as well. These actually need to be dug out too. Okay, so next to the repeater, we need to put a redstone torch right here. Is it right there, or is it the one underneath? I actually didn't even see that. Let me see real quick here. So there's a redstone torch. Yeah, right underneath the ground, right there. And then on the other end of it, we put down a repeater, as well as right here, we put down the redstone. Now, this is basically going to be the hopper system where we go ahead and check and see. This will lock the hoppers, number one, at times for when it's needed, and as well be the item checker to make sure that people don't put things in other than the diamonds that we need. So this is all done for right here, I'm pretty sure. I don't think we actually need to put in any items into the dispenser. Let's take a look here. Oh, yes, we actually do. These were not... Oh, you know what? I completely forgot about this. Here's what we're going to have to do real quick. We're actually going to need to go get some unstackable items. So we're going to need to get some bows and 63 gold, I believe. Because it's the same system that's used... for the firework checker and the slots in the casinos where I have the unstackable items, so only the gold can fall through and the coal can't. So that'll be the same system for right here. So we'll need to go back and grab some riches. Hello. This would have been nice to know before I started. Oh, but it's not his fault. Entirely mine. Now, the diorite, I think, was my decision to get right there. So we'll take the granite out as well as the dirt. We don't need that, and we don't need the other stone. The dirt, however, should not be going in here. The dirt should go in this chest. Right there. Excellent. So we'll go ahead and grab 63 gold. This should be... What is that? That's going to turn in... This should be 63? Excellent. Perfect. And then we'll need 12 string. Actually, yeah, we have the most string for anything. So 12 string like that, and then we'll need... How many sticks is that going to be? Pretty sure 16 sticks. No, yeah, that should be enough. Do that, and then that there. Perfect. And then we make the 4 bows. Excellent. All right. So now, I think we're done in here, so we can go ahead and close up shop for the time being. Move back, and we're going to go ahead and put these in the hopper that is located right above the chest. This will, again, make it so only gold can pass through and nothing else. We don't need to rename the gold or anything, since people will be able to bet with any gold that they would so choose. So that's not really even necessary. Alright. I kind of like this. This is like the secret underground layer of even more complicated things. It's perfect. So we'll put the bows in right here. This hopper's locked, so that's why these items aren't going through. And then we'll put the 63 gold ingots right in there. And we continue watching with the tutorial. Speed on through just a little bit here. So if we were to throw in a gold right there, this stuff would trigger, but we don't really need to do that right now. We'll do that at a later date, just because I didn't bring any more gold and I didn't really want to, necessarily. Okay. So the next thing that we need to do, this is where the work starts happening on the back end. We're not going to cover anything up since there would be no point, so we'll probably need to come back to this stuff later. This little area right here. I don't even think we'll need to do this, but it's for my own peace of mind. So the jukebox is back here, or the note blocks. The note blocks are what's going to be when this thing sounds. I got the little pump and bass right there. I love that texture pack effect. Still working on texture pack, mind you. Now, what this is going to do, because this thing's going to be spinning through like that. So we're going to actually change the note of these. See, they're all the same. So we're going to increase it by 1 each time. So this would be... Let's actually start with 2. So this would be 3, 4, 5, 6. So basically... So it kind of like, while it'll wrap through, it'll be like... You know, just fun stuff like that to make it actually feel like a casino. So that's... basically more aesthetics and not really redstone necessarily. So the next thing that we need to do is get our blocks of choice back out here, and we're going to need to put these right like this, and then a repeater on top of each of these. Oh shoot, I messed it up. Okay, well, I guess they'll all be going up one now. Because I don't want to take the time to reset. Just got to make sure not to right-click on them. So we get a repeater on every single one of these on top of the note blocks. This will actually activate the things. And then we'll put a block behind each of these. There we go. Excellent. And then fill this in right here like so. And then I believe this will also drop off one on the side and then one. Oh no, did I? Oh, you know what the funny thing is? I was like, wait, hold on. That looks like it's not extending out as much as it needs to. And then I remembered we didn't actually finish the side of this. This needs to be decorated. So let's go ahead and decorate that. We can do dark oak wood on the side entirely here. Nope, that's gonna go to the block. Forgot that's how it worked. Put the slab right there, dark oak block, and then we'll put the slab right here. Now, you guys may also be wondering like why I'm not cutting this. I'm not cutting it for the reason I want you to actually see how long it'll take me. I don't think it would take any less time if I was to do this on my own. Because I'm being honest with you guys, I am watching a tutorial to do this. If not, I wouldn't be able to do this. It's not my build, and the person who did it is pretty much a genius. So, shouts to you, Crayfish. Shouts to you. Okay, so we put those back there. And what we're going to need to do... Oh, yeah, yep. We're going to need to dig this area out, because we actually need to get on top of here to work. Just to be able to walk on top of these blocks here. So, yay! More excavation. I think that'll be it for... Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay. So when we get on top of here, we're going to need to put a repeater in between each of these things, basically, like this. And then these will be cycled. So for right now, we'll connect them across like this. So they're all basically tied in. And then later on, we're going to actually need to change how this works, but we'll get into that in just a few moments. For right now, we need to actually place the blocks. I believe that was extended out one. Let me see real quick here. Yeah, so put a block out, one like this. Yeah, this is going to have to go back far enough too. I should have done this off camera. I should have done like the excavation part off camera. My God. Alright, so we put the block underneath there, and then we're actually going to need to keep this right here so we don't have to dig anything necessarily. And then we need to do virtually the same thing on the other end here. So we put another block out, that right there, and then basically just tie this right here down to the ground. Now this will actually need to cross over close to the middle, but not actually have it connect. And then the same thing will happen down over here. So we get it near to the middle, but it's not actually connecting. Now, the reason this isn't connecting is because we're actually going to need to replace a repeater over on this side. So if you guys can see, if a current travels through here, it'll basically do it in like a loop, for example. So the next thing we're going to need to do is put the polished diorite out 2 blocks like this, and that's where we're going to be extending these, and we're going to be doing a bit more redstone addition on here. I actually need to break this. The next step right here is we're going to need to put repeaters facing all of these. Now, the reason for this is because this is actually going to lock the repeaters. And if you don't know what a locked repeater looks like, that'll be shown later on. It's actually pretty cool. It's like bedrock in this too. It's actually really sweet. So the next thing we'll need to do is place the torches on the edges inside all of these blocks right here. My exact purpose for this is actually, I can't quite remember what this does necessarily offhand, but I do know it's very vital for a start. So let's see right here. So the next thing that we're going to need to do, waiting for further instruction. Let's see. Stop walking around and tell me what to do. Okay. So we got to come back here. We got to come back in. We got to put a repeater facing this one. This will activate the current of this other repeater when we work with it later. We're going to need to put the polished diorite out 2 above this right here, and then another block in front of it. And then we're going to have redstone overlapping it on top, like so, where it'll connect to there, and, well, now we'll need a repeater to actually power this block as well, and we're going to need a comparator too, our last one, I believe, to be right here. Now, the next thing that we're going to need to do, I think we're already at the back wall of it, so hopefully we won't need to excavate out any of this. The next thing that we're going to need to do is take a block right out here. Oh, no, actually, my mistake. You don't need a block out right there. We just need the 2 droppers. So we put one up top like this, and another one facing forward like so, and another one facing forward like this. This is one of the same mechanics as well that we used in the casino too, with the same like item hopper signaling. So what we're going to need to do here coincidentally, is, well, actually, that'll come later from what I'm looking at. So we put the blocks 3 right here, 1 like that. We're going to need to dig right here and put our sticky piston like that and put a block above it like this. Let me just go ahead and backtrack and make sure that I got that correct. Alright. So you place the sticky piston down on the ground, put the block over it right there, and then you put another block in front, 2 more blocks in front. Now, the next thing we're going to need to do is with the redstone right here, and this is all connected, everything looks pretty much the same. We're going to take the redstone circuit and we're going to bring it down lower, so basically like this right here, and that will power the piston for later. Now the next thing that we're going to need to do is take a repeater and put it right here, right in front of the piston, or the block with the piston rather, underneath it. So we're going to put redstone going right, whoops, right to here, like that. Oh, whoop. No. You're going to need to put the redstone like this. Okay. And then this part doesn't need redstone because that has the piston over it, so there's really no point. The redstone would just break off immediately. So the next thing that we're going to need to do, let's see what else we got going along here. I don't know how much this is stretched to. I think it might be coming around 30 or 40 minutes, so I may make this a 2-parter, just for the sake of, I guess not losing commentary ethic and making things actually, I don't know, seamless a little bit. Alright, so this needs to be dug out right here, like so, and the redstone needs to basically wrap around from right here and go underneath this, like so. So, right here, we'll need to take the redstone current 1 lower like this, and we'll tie the redstone in right here, and then we're basically going to dig out a path. There's a couple paths that you actually have to work with in here, so let me just see. Let me measure this real quick before we continue. So yeah, there's this 1 block along here. We're going to need to dig this out just for building purposes at the moment. There we go. Okay. And then right along to here, I believe, is where we're going to need to make the pathway. Unless it's too wide. I believe it's right to here, is it? Let me just make sure. Yeah, okay. So right around to here, we'll backtrack a little bit right here. This will need to go up a block, I believe. So right there, the redstone goes up. Redstone goes up like this, and then this block right here, like that. And then we're going to need to dig out this little area right here, going all the way toward the front of it. Redstone will be underneath, so we'll be able to fill this up with blocks, thankfully. And then this will need to go all the way adjacent to... This will need to be broken off as well, won't it now? Oh, that's fun. Right adjacent to where the edge of the hopper is, or the back of the hopper, right here. So let's see. So this basically... Oh! I didn't take my chest plate off! Oh man, I'm not seeing anything! Okay, so this little area will need to be demolished for the time being. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alright. And then we go through here. We keep this 1 block up right here. To my knowledge, actually I might be wrong. So the hopper, hold on, I need to backtrack on here real quick. Let me see what exactly is going on here. So that goes all the way to the back here, and then it lines up, oh no, 2 farther. So like this, and then break that here. Is that how it works? Let me see. Yeah, that's how it works. Okay. So we'll take this right here, and we'll dig a little area to right here, I believe, is where we're going to need it. Yes, excellent. Believe that is it. So yeah, when we break the 1 block here, and then this block right here will be the block that we power by the torches and stuff like that. So we'll put a torch right in front of the chest right there, and then we'll put some redstone catering along to the edge of it. Like this. We're going to need to swap out and put some repeaters down, but I believe that comes after we actually disconnect the pure things. There we go. Almost thought I ran out of redstone for a second. I was actually going to get pretty freaked out. Now, the repeater is actually going to need to be in this block right here. And as well, another repeater will need to be... Actually, no. I think that'll trail it, won't it? Let me see. Yeah, that should connect to it entirely without the need for another repeater. So I think we're good on that regard. Alright, so coming back here to the... Oh, wait. What do we need to do next? Yeah, so back here, we can go ahead and just cover this up for right now, because we don't really need to deal with it at the time being, and we'll need to walk past here. So, there we go, and then we can just block all of this off. Now, the next thing that we need to do from there is